What do you think about giving away software for free or earning money from software? Here we find a blog post, write some software, give it away for free. So it's published on a little bit weird site, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 it's called. Apparently you can publish privately posts here. So here is the GitHub repository. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is a self-hosted anonymous publishing platform. No accounts, no tracking, no compromise. Write anonymously, publish instantly, read privately. And then if we scroll down, so here we can see a little demo of it. And as I said, no account and all that, and you can just publish, it seems like. So maybe we can give it a try. So we switch over here, test. And here is my cool markdown post. Apparently they are storing it in markdown, so we'll see what happens. I don't know what markdown was about, because this should have been a headline, I believe. Oh yeah. Anyways, so they have an API as well. Here you can post things, and I thought it was a little bit funny here about rate limiting. So if we find that here, no rate limiting is currently implemented. Please use responsibly. So it's a quite simple service that he has built, but yeah, a bit funny. And he writes, write some software, give it away for free. This website which you are on right now is free as in beer, free as in freedom. Open source software called 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. It cost about $600 to release, mostly due to 2 initial security reviews. Now I give it away for free to you and anyone who wants it. Thing is, I have witnessed the enshittification of otherwise amazing websites, apps and services due to subscriptions, forced AI features and things designed to attract venture capitalists, not passionate people. But I also think maybe it has to do with the scope of the software. If it's just this kind of basic thing to post things and show it, and you can do it by an API, by a post request. It doesn't seem like that huge software, so yeah, maybe that's like, why would you have venture capital for something like that if it's that scale? What used to be included in the base price is now its own feature packages that costs $9.99. Oh wait, now it's $11.99. What is this? $12.99 with ads, you say? Money is a fact of life, but not everything needs to be or even should be monetized. For a little writing program such as 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which costs about $5 per month to host, with a few 100,000 daily readers, including 3 proxies, implementing subscription infrastructure would only drive up development costs and turn people away. But it also depends on what expectations you're giving people. If it's just a free service and you run it on a $5 per month infrastructure and people are not paying... yeah, you're not really kind of responsibility. You don't have as much responsibility for that, and then yeah, like you don't promise anything that their data will be stored or that you will maintain and yeah, like keep up with security or whatever. If there is no like customer and nobody's paying anything, like what demands can they have then on the service? So. Yeah, maybe it depends on how mission critical something is. So like if you're a company and then you rely on some service, maybe it's worth paying for that then. If everyone tried to monetize their hobbies, then that would just be a second job, and jobs are no fun. I don't know if I agree with this. I think jobs can be fun, but of course you're being paid for it. So like I think you sometimes need to put up with it's a job, and you're not being paid to have fun, so it's great if you find a job that is fun for most or many parts of the time, but at the same time, you cannot really expect like to have fun all the time at the job, and like in the end it is a job. But I don't know, something can be fun and technically challenged even if you get paid for it. I think it's quite a good combination. I don't really agree with that you should keep your job and a hobby separately. Isn't it great to be paid to doing what you love? Anyways, instead of working a traditional job as a teenager, I saw video game content online. What I learned through this experience is that it really does turn your passion from something that you actively seek out because you enjoy it to something that you seek out because you want to meet a quota or turn a profit. You're always chasing the next quarter or the next 1,000 customers. If software development is treated as a vehicle for self-exploration rather than just a means to a financial end, this makes a lot more sense. From my experience, it also generally produces better software that doesn't come with user-hostile value-extracting actions or features because there are no expectation of financial return. Oh yeah, but also like if you're building something bigger, like a library or a framework, if you take a Tailwind as an example, so they had to fire people because more people are using LLMs to generate Tailwind code, so they don't visit the Tailwind website as much anymore. So they don't like see the sponsor or pro subscription options there anymore. So like the profit and what the Tailwind team is generating has decreased a lot, and they posted, I think it was in the beginning of the year, that they were like planning to fire people. I think maybe some companies stepped up in the end, but who wants to maintain Tailwind for free and make it work in all browsers and handle a lot of edge cases? So sure, it would be great if it was a passion project for somebody and they would work on it for free, but like critical or infrastructure things like that, and that people just expect to work, it would be great, I think, if the maintainers could be paid, and we wouldn't need to rely on just people working for free to maintain those things. If you think of software development as a hobby, like painting or playing an instrument or getting exercise in the woods, then it starts to make a lot more sense why someone would wish to take a loss on it. The real gain isn't always money, it's experience, discovery, new perspectives, and sometimes personal goals. But these things, I think you can combine that with a job. Why not apply for a job where you get experience and discover new things and get new perspectives and reach some personal goals? Like you don't need to be stuck in the same job forever and just do the same mind-numbing tasks over and over again. You can change job and learn something new and find something that you're interested in. So I think you can combine this somewhat. It's not like completely different things. That's all, just some thoughts. Maybe you, developers chasing VC, should consider whether your software is worth paying for and charge or not accordingly. Most projects don't need a team of 3+ engineers. They should stay hobby projects. Yeah, this makes sense, but isn't that like a bit representative of this site? Like who would be paying money from this? Like if it had a subscription fee, why would anybody pay for this? Like why not like subscribe for WordPress or something more proper? And then I don't know why you would be paying for this anonymous publishing service. For instance, if you're interested in just posting anonymously and have some document online, why not just use Pastebin in this case? So if we just here, paste, some verification, and here we have pasted, and we have an URL, and we can send this to somebody if they want to see this piece of text that I've written. Like, I doubt anybody would be like willing to pay for just this. Here they have some extra features. I don't know. Some things here I think are for payment. I think many things are free. Don't really know. But I think you would need to offer something in addition to what you have at the moment. It cannot just be this simple. So I think this makes sense. But when you're building something more considerable in size, and you need a team, and like who is gonna pay for that? With this philosophy, it feels like you're only gonna get quite basic software and some things that people have a passion for. But like, there is a big range. Sure, there is these small projects and people do it for fun, but then there are real big problems that take years for several people to build, and it's kind of difficult, I think, to gather a lot of people who would do that full time for several years without getting paid. It's not just like a luxury thing to be paid. Like he writes here, it means to a financial end, but I really love software development and I don't mind getting paid to do it. So why not combine what you love to do with getting some money for it as well?